Hi guys, this is Jean Holden, producer of the show, and I just wanted to take a minute to let you know where you can find us on the internet. Please go to ThatMan on Fatman.com. There you can find out all the things you need to know about the show. You'll be able to find links to the podcast, to YouTube, to Twitter, Facebook, even Instagram and Snapchat. Thank you so much for listening, guys, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Today's show is brought to you by Death Wish Coffee. Death Wish Coffee, the strongest coffee in the world.
This is Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman, and I want to urge you to make a generous donation to the Wayne Foundation so we can stop the sexual trafficking of children. Do it, or I'll find you.
And don't forget to check out our good friend of the show, Mark Live, over at chundertunes.com for all your podcast animation needs. ThatMan on Fatman is recorded with a Zoom H6 handy recorder. Zoom for creators.
Disclaimer. The show you're about to experience is for entertainment purposes only. The hosts use mature language and conversation just like in most of life. If you're too uptight, this might not be for you. All that said, we really do hope you enjoy the show. But if you don't enjoy it, expect a nice big shipment of my joyous Joker juice on your doorstep in the very near future. Toodles!
As the world's biggest Kevin Smith fan, I appreciate the fact that somebody finally made a podcast about that interesting motherfucker. So, yes, you absolutely did the right thing. It was smart. I appreciate it. I think you were right to do that.
Okay, what has two thumbs and is a huge fan of Kevin Smith? ThatMan!
Yes, I am that man. The juggernaut of a podcast.
We need a costumed vigilante is what we need. Justice can't be served unless it's being fought outside the system.
Here's what we're going to do, eh?
Oh, shit. It's that man. Who is he? He's that man. He's talking. Go get him, that man.
Well, once upon a time, a regular man read a book written by the Fat Man. Tough shit, written by old Kev Smith. Kev said go out and start a podcast, and so I did, and I had a real blast. But my obsession was driving my co-host nuts. Didn't want to bring the podcast down. Needed Porkchop Murphy to hang around. So I created a new show with one heck of a plan, and I'd call that show ThatMan on Fatman, because we're going to chat about Kevin Smith. That's right, let's talk about old Kev Smith.
Yes, please note that use of all sound effects is done ironically.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to episode 3-34. Of ThatMan on Fatman. I am Scott Holden, and here with me in that cave is producer extraordinary and part-time take two. Hey, everybody, it's Jean Holden.
Hey, everybody.
I don't know why I did that. I just always trying to keep everybody on their goddamn toes. And this show is a post-holiday show where, you know, feeling a little looser, a little more, I guess, wacky, a little more zany. Mm-hmm. So our guest this week is good friend of the show, good friend of me, my partner in crime for the first 18 months of my podcasting career at the very least, and still great supporter, good buddy, Joe Greshko, a.k.a. Porkchop Murphy.
Yep, that's him.
But before we go there, why don't we dive into something that we have quite a bit of, that is this week's Smedlines.
And now, direct from the That Cave, we give you the Smedlines with Jean Holden.
Hi, everybody. This is Jean with the Smedlines for this week. Well, first, Kevin has decided to exit the Buckaroo Banzai story.
And this is very big news.
Now, this is huge. It started out that...
came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it didn't come out as that he was going to exit, but he decided to just because there's now a lawsuit between MGM and the writers Earl Mac Rausch. Is that how you say his name?
I believe so.
And W.D. Richter. And Kevin talks about if you go on Facebook, he's been doing like a daily kind of like motivation, and the number 3 one, he actually talks about it, and it's do the right thing, and he kind of talks about the Buckaroo Banzai story and how important it is to him. And I know he's talked about it before, but he really wanted to incorporate the writers in the show. So for him, for them not to be involved is something that he doesn't want to be involved now.
Yes.
So he is out of it, and I don't know. Things might change, but I don't see it changing.
Yeah, they resolved the lawsuit very quickly. But yeah, don't see it.
So I think has come to a closure with that.
Yes.
And he's kind of sad. But if you watch that, so I'll kind of go into that a little bit. He started this motivation thing, which is kind of cool. The first one was Anticipation, the Facebook Live. The second one was Face Your Fears, and the third one is Do the Right Thing. So he kind of gives you a little, motivation for the day, and it's kind of cute. The first one has Shecky in it, which is kind of cute. Did you want to add anything about that?
No.
Did they help you at all? Because I thought they were sweet. I mean, they're just like nice things to just remember. You know, just kind of.
Everything Kevin says is inspiring to me on some level. So you're talking to the wrong guy if you want.
So there's a petition for him to.
I feel like now I have to share him with everybody.
Bed knobs and broomsticks.
Yes.
Now this story is interesting.
Now I just want to weigh in because here it's funny because I saw there was some talk on this about the Kevin Smith, the World of Kevin Smith Facebook group, which you're members of, and like as you scroll down, you see things like why is this even a thing? Okay, all I have to say is if you're asking that question, you're a casual.
Right.
You really need to start you really need to start listening to some of these podcasts and start, getting involved a little more with other than I like Clarks.
Right. Now, do you want to kind of expand their minds a little bit?
I mean, he just loved that movie. He loved it as a kid. He loved it. Angela Lansbury's a big influence.
Yeah, and it's a crazy story, like the Nazi
thing.
Yeah,
it's a very wacky story, and it's a piece of his lore, and the fact that could be an opportunity is
huge for him.
Yeah.
So we support him, just
he
like
would love it.
Just he supports us, so we support him too. Like we've always, Kevin geeks.
Yeah, there's a few movies I think that people would be shocked that Kevin was into, but.
No, this is adorable. Kevin's been spending time with his mom. Hadn't been feeling well. So this past Saturday, and it's Thanksgiving, and the past Saturday he took her to Dolly Parton's Pure and Simple tour, and she got to meet Dolly Parton. And how cool is the mom? Okay, can I tell you, Grace? You know how Kevin frames the picture by pointing to the person?
Yes, so is she.
Grace is pointing with her hand. She's guiding her hand to Dolly Parton. It's so cute.
Yeah, it is funny.
And she's got her
I'm surprised she didn't have her
cat.
Netflix and chill.
She has a cat, but it's one of those cute. I get it all wrong.
Yes.
Those cute
cat
little cats
sweater things.
She's cute. But how sweet, Kevin. He did the last Facebook Live was at his brother's in Tampa, and I don't know if his brother's in Tampa, but that's where the concert was.
It was a very graceful picture.
It was very graceful.
I enjoyed it.
Very sweet. So thank you for sharing that because that makes us happy. Grace is sweet, and yeah, I mean, there was a lot to talk about, but we kind of talked about it all. Yeah. So we're good now. And, I'm ready for Bed Knobs and Broomsticks because that story's kind of brings me back to my youth.
Okay.
Anyway. All right, guys. Thank you.
I have one edge of my correction.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I just want to.
Did someone bring that to your attention?
No, I brought it to my own detention.
Detention.
I can't fucking talk.
You're so bad you should be in detention.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah, it has to do with this last week.
Oh. What? That someone said this is actually good? Was that the mistake?
Was better, doch yell the envy.
I forgot and omitted that on Education number 1, I believe, Kevin also provided the charm of making. So on the next episode, look forward to that. I will add it to the mix of
Are you kidding?
Making the charm of makings.
The very first
I believe
education.
if it wasn't the first, it was the second. So it's within the first 2.
Why? Of course, anything having to do with an error has to
And
be
that's
that.
the SMed lines
You
for
have
this
to hear
week.
it again. Yeah, why am I thinking that was only a setup? Having to play that again.
This has been the Smedlines with Gene Holden.
All right, and that was the SMed lines. So this week, we are kind of kicking it back and getting caught up with Pork Chop Murphy. But the problem is we don't really get caught up. It gets all kind of tattooed.
Yeah, we
get sucked into this all tattoo
And then we
thing.
start talking over.
Yeah, and then in this bit, I hope it's not too confusing for you all because, like, we're talking over each other. I feel like I should have added reverb to the old version or something. But anyway, here it is. This is very meta. It's us joined by Pork Chop Murphy, and then we're going to talk about and play from, what was it? The day before Thanksgiving. Last Wednesday, Joe getting a tattoo, his first tattoo of Mothra on his butt. So here we go. That should be most of the show from here on. Enjoy. I don't know why I sound so out of sorts this week, but maybe it was this long weekend.
Yeah.
It hasn't quite. I'm not back in the swing.
Yeah, it's hard to get back.
All right. So here we go. Without any further ado, here's good buddy Joe Greshko, a.k.a. Pork Chop Murphy, kicking it to him.
And now, here's our guest.
Probably have. Yes. You have.
I think
definitely
you were naked.
have.
You were naked.
I did go through a naked phase.
You did go through a naked phase.
Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
And I was around. I was around those years.
Yes.
And I think they were years, not only days.
Yeah, it was. It was not like it wasn't like a phase.
It wasn't a
Like-
short phase, no. A long phase, whatever they
What's
call it.
longer than a phase?
I don't know.
I don't know. We should look that up.
Yeah.
Like, what's longer? Is it a phase or is it like?
Maybe it was
It
two
was a
phases.
quirk at that point.
A quirk.
Maybe it was
a bad habit.
It was
I don't
2 phases, or maybe
It was-
3.
2 phases.
It was 2 phases.
What normally would what normally would have gotten out of a person's system in a phase, it just took you a few phases.
Yes,
3.
it did.
By the 3rd phase, it was really
Because that's the way we think. Give me 1, I may as well have a few.
Why not?
Oh, those were the days.
Uh,
Now Scott never had a naked
well, that'll
phase.
happen now with tattoos. You already
Well,
played?
yeah, I'm planning the next one.
Ah, yes, that's the way it works.
It is really
planning
pretty,
the
I must say.
Yeah, that one's great, isn't it? He did a great job.
He did a nice job.
He did. It's a disease of progression, as they
I
say.
can see that. Did it hurt? Well, I don't want to talk about it yet.
Well, you can hear bits and
Okay.
pieces.
I do want to hear it.
All right,
I'm
well-
very, very eager to hear it.
All right, so just as a brief setup.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
from last week.
Welcome, everybody. Hello.
Yes.
Joe.
Yes, we have someone here.
Hello, everybody out there on Fatman.
Our naked
or
friend.
ThatMan, Fatman
Yes.
land. Who doesn't know me?
This is Pork Chop Murphy, my one-time co-host of the now defunct Bone Crushing Juggernaut.
Oh my God, Joey, we were watching the Alvin video.
God.
Can I tell you, that is so fucking
It
hilarious.
is funny. You know what it was?
Alvin, and then Joey.
I still use. I still every once in a while I'll be sending out the.
You can hear the tobacco coming out of his breath as he talks.
Yeah, you can.
It's
No,
okay.
every once in a while I'll still be sending out the the gummy bear one.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh yeah, I love both of them.
You put it in the microwave and you stick your finger.
It's just that the Alvin is so holiday oriented. I enjoy
Alvin.
it.
But
I also like. Hang on. I also like the fact that there is sort of like. There was what I like about it was there was such a naturalness of us, like in a sense, trying to recreate like the 1,000,000-year-old or the 100-year, what was it, the 1,000-year-old man.
1,000-year-old man.
Yeah, there was very much like that whole beat just started happening.
Yeah, it had a lot of that beat.
It was funny.
And it's funny. I'm the straight man.
Yes. But I always love hearing you crack up on the Mr. Rips joke.
Mr. Rips.
You're like the only person I know who would get it.
Get it, yeah.
And then when he said Alvin, and you're like, okay, no, I have to. I call myself Alvin, and he says Alvin, and he starts laughing. It's like Alvin, so stupid.
But also, thank God for editing because I've gone back and heard
so
the
good.
original, and it's a little the editing, tightening it up, makes it a much funnier bit.
See, you hated the bit. I thought the bit the next week or 2 weeks later, where we did Justin Bieber.
Oh, yeah.
In the same voice as Alvin.
Yes,
but I was Justin Bieber.
Oh, my God. That's right.
Yes.
Now, why didn't you?
See, I thought that was funny. We could just
make
do
that a
something
video.
with that.
They're all still out there.
Somebody with that voice every week.
Yeah, the entire BCJ catalog still sits out there. You know? I mean, that's the beautiful thing about podcasting. It doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll go back and listen to the YouTube bits. I still like talking about like the honesty that comes out. Like I can't believe I still told my grandfather's blowjob story.
Oh, that's a great story. That's a great story.
I'm telling you, the microphone is like truth serum.
Yeah, it really is. The edited Todd story is really good too.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, the edited one, like the one that's only 20 minutes as opposed to like 2 hours.
No, you need to edit that. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a lot of stuff.
Some classic stuff, and you know, I have very fond memories of all that stuff. But
it was fun. We were cracking our teeth.
Yes, very much so. Very much so.
And you got bit.
There's great stuff there, though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of great stuff,
you
wanted to have me on the show.
Yes, I wanted to have you back on just to reminisce. But then you were like, again, and I think I set some of this up while we're in this tattoo. Audio tape we're about to play, but yeah.
So I came up with a bit. I was going there anyway, so I figured why not have you come and we'll podcast.
Yes, let's do this. We got to do this. So, all right. So here we are, direct from the name of the tattoo parlor again is, I said parlor. You think I'm from New York again?
The tattoo parlor.
The tattoo parlor.
Yeah, it is a parlor.
Yeah, it is a parlor. You would call it a parlor. I mean, it's just another fancier way of saying it.
Yes, but I don't
You're so fancy.
I don't think they call them that anymore. It almost sounds kind of
Electric Lotus Tattoo.
Yes, Electric Lotus.
On Main Street in Boonton.
And Jay is your tattoo artist who spells
his
name.
And Jay Connor's my tattoo artist.
J-A-E. He's a fancy guy.
Ooh, J-A, like Bay.
Yes.
You might know him, Gene.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he ran in like the skating circles.
Yeah, he's a skater boy from Chatham,
what's his last
Madison.
name?
He was from Clifton, but he's Connor.
Connor.
Yeah,
maybe not. Maybe
I think Lolly knew him. Like Don Purdue worked there.
Oh, maybe
at one point. So you might know this guy. But he just opened a place in Brooklyn too. So if anybody's in the city.
Cool.
It's in Fort Greene on Fulton Street.
Yes.
Nice.
And he's there primarily. He comes to Boonton on Wednesdays.
Cool.
So
Wednesdays is Jersey Day.
Wednesdays is Jersey Day.
So this is going to be a little weird now because, like, even before, you hung up on us just a second ago and we're like, all right, let's reconnect. Then I played this and Gene was like, oh, is Joe back? So, like,
oh yeah, it sounded weird because it felt like he was in the room.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to play a little bit. This is from Joe's session.
Somebody was telling me the other day how great your show sounded.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Who was that?
No, that guy Jason Matano who comments now and then. He's like his show sounds fantastic.
Oh,
wow.
Well, I appreciate it. Okay, so who is Jason Matano?
That's really nice.
He's some guy that I work with.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he listens.
That happens
Very cool.
to follow me, and when we had BCJ, he would listen. Every once in a while, I think he'll listen to this show.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Cool.
Well, I'm glad it sounds good to you, sir.
I'm getting a little echo.
Yeah.
I wonder if the mics are picking up our headphones.
They might be.
Maybe if I turn down our headphones a little bit because I
Oh,
keep
you
hearing.
wouldn't. Are we going through this again?
Well, no, I can actually.
It seems like old times.
I know. It's not you. It has nothing to do with you.
It's
You
so
should be happy.
nostalgic, isn't
It's
it?
just us at this end.
Nostalgia is so wonderful.
Oh my God, what was that?
I don't know. You
Now
have
it's
to
be
belong.
coughing.
I know everybody's like lately,
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
congested with
Well, I tried to
globs.
quit smoking.
Oh yeah, I know.
And I felt miserable, and then I started smoking, and I felt even more miserable.
Yeah, but you
So
know
now
what?
I
In the
think I'm gonna
beginning,
quit
you
smoking again.
It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of
but
habit.
in the beginning, it's very common for people to get bronchitis.
And there was light.
Yeah.
Because you're like all that shit is just like ready to come out.
Oh,
And then-
yeah,
but
it's all
then,
clearing up
Yeah, but
now.
after you get through that, it's you
And the
feel a
world
lot
was
better.
without form.
Yes, and the world was that form.
We will continue on. We try. We try.
all
So here
about
we
the
are.
sound.
This is, for those of you who are just joining us. Easy with the
which-
breath into the mic, Joe. You might recognize a familiar voice.
Yes.
Pork Chop Murphy.
Pork Chop Murphy. that stone sound voice, even though he's not stoned. We had to comment.
I know. I have that. I still
You
have
always
that
have,
voice.
like ever
yes.
since you were a kid.
You have like a
Ever
podcaster's
since I
voice,
was a
man.
kid.
You need to keep doing it.
Yes.
We were
It's
like, is he
distinct.
wasted?
Yes. 14, 15 years old. So you've always had that figure out tone. how to do this because you're on the same
Okay.
channel
Great.
as the dulcet tones of Pork Chop Murphy. Joe Greshko is joining us today, and it's kind of weird.
Here, take my wallet.
We were setting up to do. We were just gonna
He could have walked out with it.
take my wallet.
He could have.
It didn't make it any
The
further
worst
than the chair.
part, you left my wallet and phone like on that chair there.
Yeah.
And Jay stopped tattooing for a little bit, and I'm like, so I'm just sitting there with my ass up in the air.
Just out of reach.
And it's like I'm trying to Jedi mind the fucking phone just so I can like look, you know what I mean, and swipe Tinder or something like that.
So what do you have to take, like an OSHA break or something? Like you could only tattoo so many things before.
Maybe he had to
I
go to
don't
the
know. I
bathroom.
think he had to call his wife or something like that.
Oh, that's funny because that comes up on here too.
You guys and your
Are
wives.
you out in the open so people can like see you, or are you in
Yeah,
like
I
a
was
private
out in the
room?
open. Yeah.
Is it like a private room?
No, I was like front window.
Yeah, if
Oh
you
my
could do
God.
it, and just I think it'll be a weird experience. And we're also going to have the camera going just in case for the documentary. Yeah, well, maybe we'll put
The
some of that on
documentary,
YouTube too.
Yes.
I might want this destroyed after.
Yes. Well, at
You
least
can
we'll
put it
get
in the
some skin
documentary.
on
With some skin.
the film. We'll lose
There's
our
nudity,
we'll lose
but
our
it's fine.
PG-13 rating.
That's true.
Let me take it down just a little so we can talk over it.
I can't hear it.
I know, it's so weird. It's like it's that kind of volume.
We're just loud and annoying.
It does get
why don't you
weird.
introduce us to our tattoo artist?
Our tattoo artist. We are at Electric Lotus Tattoo in Booton,
New Jersey.
Booton, New Jersey.
Okay,
you
that's
also
okay.
have a,
I used to live in, as its full name really is,
there's
fucking Booton.
also a
By the way.
fucking Booton. Yes.
Yes.
There's my
Very
old
true.
man. My old man was like the second drunkest guy in Booton.
I lived.
He was Booton Bomb's best
Joey.
friend.
He was. He
still
was.
is.
He was like.
I lived above the pizzeria for a brief time.
I remember
with
that.
Crazy Dan.
Oh my! Is that who it was with? Dan?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
So, but yeah, we're
I did,
in Booton.
did my
Electric
best to
Lotus
turn
Tattoo
Jay
in
up
Booton.
every
We
time he
also have a
speaks.
location in Fort Greene, Brooklyn.
Oh wow.
So
There you go.
yes.
Down in Brooklyn.
I can't
The
hear
hip
Jay.
town.
So
The hip
how's
town.
that location going? Good.
What
Excellent.
street's it on in Brooklyn? It's on Fulton Street. On Fulton.
Okay.
That's a great
Okay,
spot.
yeah, exactly.
Just tell me
Where
what to do.
everybody goes.
Okay.
Ooh. So you're gonna pull your butt cheek out.
Yes,
There's
this is what we've been waiting for. Don't worry. I took a shower and cleaned up.
He's manscaped.
Don't worry.
I did. I did a little manscape.
Of course he did.
Shave.
My favorite part is where I go, nice hopping.
Don't tense up your cheeks. Don't clinch. Don't clinch up your butt cheeks.
I'm sure he's seen a lot
yeah,
of
more
butts.
towards the top, I guess. Like, yeah, sounds good.
I'll clinch up my butt cheeks and rip your dick
I'll
off.
go with your
Why did you say that?
Yeah,
you're thinking of all your.
He's doing Eddie Murphy. He's doing all his butt cheeks.
He's doing all his butt jokes.
But he also told you not to clinch up.
How long you been doing this, Jay?
23 years.
23 years.
How old is he?
Another headset.
He's my age. Gotta be a little bit my age.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I forget how old I am sometimes. So he's about my age.
We're talking over all the stuff where I turned him up.
Yeah.
So wait, we should talk about why.
Sorry, Jay.
He's getting
Why,
Joe.
Mothra?
Yes,
I'm gonna get Mothra because
because he's a. Now, are you proud of the? Are you still firm on that? If you'll notice,
Godzilla?
Joe's still kind of
What?
chatty.
Oh, I love Godzilla.
He
yes.
puts up with me still.
Oh yeah, I'm still firm on liking Godzilla.
You haven't rethought that.
No, I haven't rethought that. I still liked Godzilla. You didn't like Godzilla.
No.
But I'm firm on Mothra.
Really?
I just think Godzilla would have been better if, like, every
Even
time there was an action
any
scene,
Godzilla?
they didn't cut away. No, just the most recent we're talking about.
I loved it.
It's like
Joe, you're so sweet. Joey's like Jay. He likes everything pretty much.
Okay. No, that's not true.
Do you
have?
Because
No, there are plenty of things I don't like.
Butterfly.
I think we get into that.
Yes, very quickly.
Very quickly.
The idea that, like, everything changes everything.
God.
Oh, yeah.
I just remember Joey like.
Wait, hang on. I want to stop for a second because I want to go back to this because I think this is actually good stuff. Okay. Why did you go with Mothra, Joe?
Why did I go with Mothra?
Yeah.
I love the kaiju films.
Okay.
Okay. In Godzilla, first Godzilla fights Mothra, then Mothra helps Godzilla. Okay.
Uh-huh.
He has two forms. He's got the little singing Japanese bitches with him.
Which is always nice.
Yeah, always cool. They call for him.
Hot twins, can't go wrong.
But I came up with this kind of idea of like the cosmic butterfly.
Okay.
You know, it's sort of like my view of the universe.
It's like the butterfly effect.
This is like the butterfly effect, but on a cosmic level.
So in a sense, everything influences everything else.
Everything and very small things influence very large things.
Yes, very Buddhist.
Okay. And this is kind of morbid. There's this one guy we know. He jumped in front of a train.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yes,
Guy
on TV,
jumped,
and he was on TV, too.
He was on TV. He ended up jumping in front of a train, eventually, and ending his life. And somebody's like, why would somebody do that? And I was like, well, maybe somebody on that train had to be late for work that day, you know?
Oh, my God. Fucking,
you know,
that's not morbid.
Maybe there was something
but that's
more
like
important.
That's like shortchanging him.
Hey, fuck him. I didn't really like him anyway. But that's not important
right
now.
Who was that?
He did kind of. You know what he looked like to me? He looked like he could have been in what is it? A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, but I don't think like that was. I mean, because he was really thin.
Yes.
Because he was a skeleton. What was his name? What was his first name?
In the fucking city, man. What do you expect?
Yeah, I think I've seen that. What was his name? His first name?
Jack Skellington.
Peter.
Peter,
oh, I know who that is.
Right,
yeah.
That's terrible. That whole story's terrible.
That whole story's terrible.
Yeah.
But
stories are terrible sometimes.
I'm saying, yeah. Some stories end badly.
Yes.
Just like Pat.
Okay,
remember
so
Pat?
I'm trying to put a positive spin on this shit.
Pat ended badly
Pat
too.
got hit by a truck or something, didn't he?
Bus.
A bus. He got hit by a bus.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
In Washington Heights.
Oh my God. He wasn't copying
I thought it was
anything,
a taxi cab.
Was it a taxi cab? I knew it was some sort of public transportation.
Oh
of some
shit.
kind.
He wasn't copying or anything, was he? And then he
probably.
Pat the boxer?
Yeah.
What do you think? What was he doing in Washington Heights?
He got in Washington. So
he was probably drunk, crossing the street, and
he got hit by a. Oh man.
He got hit by a taxi cab.
That sucks.
He probably trying to chase down some drug dealer he thought beat him too.
Oh, he's probably yelling at somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Exactly. Hey, you motherfucker! That would be a.
You know what I mean?
That would be a Pat the Boxer kind of death.
Maybe it was a blessing.
Hey,
Who the
someone's
fuck's
phone.
calling me?
You have a friend? Oh.
I got a friend. Yeah,
I got to
don't
phone
know.
a friend.
It says Hasbrook Heights, man. I don't know.
I got
Hasbrook
Is it-
Heights.
maybe
What do
it's
I know from fucking Hasbrook Heights?
maybe it's Pat the Boxer calling it.
Pat the Boxer called from the dead.
Hey.
Going from
How
beyond the
you
grave.
doing?
Yo.
How you doing?
Well, I think after this show, I'm taking the EQ out of the mix because it's acting weirdy.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I had this EQ that used to not work, and then it fell, and then started working. It fell, and, like, got to take a good whack and start working, but now I don't think it's working quite so well anymore.
Okay.
Technical difficulties. But anyway.
Yeah. So that's my kind of view of the universe.
And so that's why you went with the Mothra. And I like that. I like that.
Yeah. So and Mothra kind of represents that butterfly to me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? And so I put it on my ass because it watches. Mothra watches
got your
my
back.
ass.
It's got your back.
She's got your back.
My ass.
Very cool.
Did you say she?
I think it's a she.
See, Gene went with she. Is Mothra a he or a she?
I think Mothra's a she.
I would think so too. It is very feminine.
I would hope
Mothra
you'd rather.
is a she.
I mean, it's
So technically, my higher power is a woman.
Of course.
Well, come on.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. If there's a higher power, I'm sure it's a woman, the creator of life, kind of thing.
The vajayjay rules all.
Yeah. Kind of a. It's like it's sort of what I pray to.
See, I went back.
Pray to the vagina.
So do you have?
Because I believe
that even comes up
like
a little bit.
Praying to the vagina.
No, but you'll see.
I agree.
Just listen.
Okay.
Bear with us here.
The idea that like everything changes everything. Oh yeah, that's a good spot actually.
Okay. Yeah, we're looking.
That's
good
a good
here. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right.
How did you see the spot, Joey? Was there a mirror there?
No, I didn't see. He saw the spot.
It was a good spot.
You'll see it when I put the video up.
It works with the whole.
Yeah.
Scott is like
I'm
directing.
sorry. I don't have that much ass.
Dude,
That's a problem.
Yeah, you probably do have a very small. Yeah.
Just be glad I'm not on that fucking chair.
You're tiny.
My ass has like disappeared and is like now like sliding down my legs.
Oh, that's always the good one. Oh. Jumping.
It's like somehow moved into my fucking thighs or whatever.
I still kind of have a butt.
I don't know what happened. I used to have an ass like a 10-year-old boy.
You're 47.
No,
I don't know. I haven't seen many 10-year-old boy asses.
I know. It's like,
looks
ooh.
like the work is about.
Although
when I was 10, I had an ass like a fucking 8-year-old.
Yeah. Those
See,
are the
you're
days.
gonna. If you weren't here, I'd be fine.
I knew this girl that got like one of those.
No.
Can I get a manager hair? Can I see a manager haircut?
What?
What was that?
You know, like the "Can I see a manager" haircut?
Yeah.
Like that, like women have. Like okay, and I was like dating her, and she cut her hair, and it was like, and you know when somebody cuts their hair, and you're like, oh, that's
Wait a minute.
great.
Was it a mullet? Because that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, it's like that, the front mullet.
Yeah. Oh God.
And you put on sunglasses and you say, "Can I see a man?" You know, it's like definitely like that sort of like, "Excuse me, I'd like to see a manager." You know?
Yeah.
Okay, but the problem was since she had like that sort of cut hair in the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was like really short. It was like having sex from behind. It was like, oh, this is uncomfortable.
Why? Was it a dude? Did it seem like a dude to you?
It seemed like a little boy.
Oh, God.
And that's bad. How?
Because it's a little
That's
boy.
bad. How? I don't know. It just killed it for me. You know.
Yeah. For other people, maybe not so much.
A little Laotian boy? I don't even know where that came
I have
from.
no idea.
But
your imagination is going in many places.
But yeah, it was like, you know, I don't know why we got on the subject of
ass
boy
fucking
asses,
boys.
but yes, that's the closest I could think of to a
I know why.
10-year-old boy's
because
ass.
I was remarking that I used to have an ass, but my ass somehow slid into my thighs, and then
then
that I
you
used to have an
said-
ass like a 10-year-old
Yeah,
boy.
but you're not.
I just sent you my ass, Scott.
There we go. All right, so back to your ass.
Yeah, let's talk about Joey's ass.
What?
Oh wait, I gotta remember. I keep turning the volume down here.
Oh, was she screaming?
Yeah,
she
you
was
missed.
singing ass.
Yeah, she did it
wasn't
before you
screaming.
got there. Actually, that's why you didn't hear it.
Oh
by the
yeah, I think you were.
Oh
telling
yeah,
me.
you were saying that the woman was screaming.
Yeah, she did it before you got there. That's why you didn't really hear it. You're like, I didn't hear it, but yeah, before
Yeah.
I got a lot more of the tattooing than you got.
Well, before when I got there, you were like sitting there, and the first thing you go into is how bad it's gonna hurt.
Oh my God, you did?
Yes, he does. He's such a fucking douchebag. Okay, this is why I threw him out. The whole time he goes into how bad it's gonna hurt, how many lines there are in it. Like
There were a lot of lines.
Why? Why?
I didn't mean to. I'm just going into the. I'm very matter of fact. I don't mince.
You don't like.
And by saying it's gonna hurt, I'm not saying it's gonna kill you. I'm just saying it's gonna hurt.
But it's like, it didn't hurt as bad as you made it out to be.
Good.
But with you being in my ear,
you were in his ear the whole time.
telling me how bad it was.
Well, I was trying
how bad I was wincing.
Because I didn't want you to go. Because most people go the other way. They go, oh. Don't worry. It's nothing. It's not going to hurt you at all. You're going to be,
It wasn't that bad.
I wanted to go the other way. I wanted to tell you, it's going to fucking hurt, dude.
And you're going to be fine.
I know certain parts hurt.
Yeah, the lines hurt most.
Yeah.
The only part that hurt was where he got up near my hip.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, it's weird because, there's just different points on your body are more sensitive than others. Whether there's more nerve
But that's
bundles.
a bone there, too, by his hip. Ow.
Because
but it was only temporary.
The one on my leg, I couldn't tell you why one thing hurt more than another. It just, that one fucking hurt, and this one didn't. You know what I mean? Like, it was just as random as that.
Yeah.
And it's just like when as a diabetic, I stick myself in the stomach rather regularly. Some days you just jab yourself in a spot that really fucking hurts.
Yeah.
For 2 hours.
Yes.
So you just wanted to be truthful with Joey and tell him that it's a very painful experience.
And I also wanted to tell him about the crying thing, but I told you this in text. Like a lot of people say, you cried. But when most people cry, they don't cry. It's like...
I don't think I cried.
It's like crocodile tears, really.
Well, you get like a tear in the corner of your eye, like a nose hair kind of thing.
Yeah,
well,
it's
more from the constant fucking pain. You know what I mean? It's like that.
How long were you doing it for? 2 hours?
Period.
Yeah, hour and a half.
Ugh.
But, on your ass is a little different than
hour and a half, hour 45 minutes,
on
something
your
like
ass.
that.
Yeah,
and it wasn't, you know what? The minute Scott left, well, we'll talk about it.
Scott left, it was
you relaxed and all was fine.
Yes, I relaxed. We had a conversation. And
Yeah. I kind of figured
it was really like getting your hair cut,
Yes, exactly. That's why he should be a podcaster.
You know what? He's very, very calming, very, very intelligent.
You can hear it on here. That's why I remarked to you earlier, but you can hear him sort of calm you down. You can tell he does this all the time.
Yeah.
I was trying to do the same thing, but I was not in the position to.
No. And I'd known him, and I'm very trusting of him.
Yeah.
And I'd seen his work on other people, and,
Yeah, all right.
So
he's still getting
all
your
right.
position.
See, I wasn't paying attention. I was,
At some point, I'm going to zoom in for some shots of your butt.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my masturbation material.
Yeah. There's more. Really, when he put the alcohol on, that's when I kind of got a little, what I mean?
Yeah, it smells good.
No, I mean, that's when I got a little nervous.
Yeah. It's starting soon.
You're like, okay.
And then you hear that noise.
Oh my God, it's
What are
like
the last few DC? We probably have not talked about.
Here we go.
Batman v Superman.
Oh, were you trying to keep his mind off it?
Yes, I'm trying.
Yeah, but it goes into Batman vs Superman, which is not something that's more painful than the tattoo.
No, I'm not watching it again.
Well, I didn't know which way you were going to go.
I will give you my
Did you
take,
see
'cause I
Doctor
did it.
Strange yet?
I loved it.
Here's the
Me
take.
too.
It made me miss drugs.
30 minutes. Of that film.
We talked about it like 2 weeks ago on the
Fucking
show.
great,
I
man.
may as well
He's
stop
so
now.
Amazing.
Just for a second, I had some sort of weird religious
Oh my
experience
God.
in the movie.
Yeah, like a breakthrough.
I cried several times, and I don't even.
It's not all about you, man.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, there were moments where I was crying and I didn't even know why I was crying. It was just so intense, and the colors and the shit and the fucking Pink Floyd in the background, and
it was very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. That was probably my favorite Marvel movie next to Guardians of the Galaxy.
I love the fact, and we were talking about this. I think it was me and was it Michael?
It could have been, yeah.
We were talking about how at the end, we loved that it was just the same thing over and over and over again. You know?
Oh, yeah.
And that it was so unapologetically intellectual as opposed to we need a big action sequence.
It's almost like where William Shatner asks the
Why does God-
computer to equate pi
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Or-
in a way.
Oh, what was that? Nomad? I am nomad.
Yeah,
I am
think
perfect,
so.
or whatever the fuck.
Mhm.
Or why does God need a starship? So yeah, I loved it as well, and we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Greatly. Night Nurse, the other Night Nurse.
Yeah.
I think that was cool. Now we got 2.
I like her.
Who do you think the third will be?
Who do I think the third will be?
Yeah, isn't there 3 night nurses?
I forget. I'm so I'm so out of it on my
Yeah. Well, it's
on
funny.
on my comic book stuff lately.
Recently, we were in Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
And it's just like, don't blink. You'll be out of Hell's Kitchen. And they kind of treat it like on the shows as being this vast,
Well,
section
it
of
was
town.
interesting.
Yes.
It was interesting. I was in Hell's Kitchen for for a food festival.
Oh, yum.
And this one girl's brother lived in Hell's Kitchen. I was up on the roof of a place, and I was like, oh, I could see where Daredevil runs across it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Scott's getting something to drink.
Oh, is he?
Something to drink.
Actually, I'm not getting something to drink.
He's always doing
Oh,
this.
there's something upstairs, I'm sure. I think he's going to get a can of soda.
Actually, you know what?
Hey. We'll play this, Dewey.
Oh, we're gonna play it.
Pure. We need to get more screens.
Oh,
more
good.
screenings
So now
in.
I can hear.
Because when you add that missing 30 minutes or whatever, it feels shorter than that horrific experience in the theater.
It was terrible.
I agree.
My first part is Batman's not that stupid.
Yeah. or Henry, maybe?
No, he's not that stupid. Okay, that's the problem. You know what I mean? That Batman's not that stupid because, basically, he shouldn't be fooled by Lex Luthor.
No. Especially since
into fighting Superman
and
due to that. Come on.
That is what they cut most of. Lex Luthor's plan.
When I hated Lex Luthor.
I didn't really like that
it was
Lex
like
either.
the Riddler.
No, he was terrible.
No, you know what though? He wasn't as bad as I thought,
No,
but he was
they
not the
originally
greatest.
were looking
I
to
didn't
cast,
think. I
Stephen
thought I was gonna hate him more.
Lex
Point of
Luthor
order.
should be much more well thought out.
Gene only saw the extended cut, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't mind him at all. I mean, I didn't. I
bald.
thought I was
From,
gonna absolutely hate him, and I
Well,
didn't.
he was bold in the show.
But he wasn't as bad in the 3-hour cut, as bad as he was.
More of them's
That's
better.
what I'm thinking.
Believe it
More
or
of them
not,
would
I mean,
be-
you know why? It just his motivations made more sense because it seems like they took out a lot of that. It seemed like he was doing everything, as I recall in the theater. Like you kept going, "Why is he doing this? Huh?" This doesn't it didn't make much. His plot made no sense. It was all like a fucking what do you call it? An old Batman script, with Adam West.
Oh yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just like it's I'm going to get Batman to get Batman. I need to find out who he is. That's your motivation kind of shit. But no, it was much better in the 3-hour version.
Yeah, I thought I really didn't mind him that much. I mean, he's kind of annoying, but
It
not
was
as
so
much.
sad because I kept telling Gene how bad the movie was. And then when we watched the 3-hour version, it was like, wow, it wasn't as bad.
Yeah. You know what? I was just disappointed with the Superman. I mean, I like him. I think he's like really nice to look at, but I just don't like him as the Superman.
No. Well, let's see. He let his father die.
Yeah, I'm just not like.
He wasn't
into
very
him.
Superman.
Yeah. I thought Ben Affleck did great. I'm just not too crazy about that Superman. I don't know. I'm very picky about him.
I think that with a better script, Ben Affleck will be a better Batman.
Yeah. Well, he's doing his own next time, right? He's writing it.
Joey's keeping his mouth shut here.
Joey didn't like it.
I know you didn't like Batman and that you thought he was stupid.
Yeah.
But
As Batman, did you like him?
how about as Bruce Wayne?
You know what? I didn't mind Affleck as Batman.
Yeah, me either.
Or Bruce Wayne. That was the least disturbing part of the movie.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
right.
just had problems with the script.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
I
yeah.
didn't. The acting wasn't too bad. You know.
They were working with what they had.
Yeah.
Well, who did it? It was Zack Snyder, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just think Zack Snyder
don't
doesn't
think.
get it.
He just doesn't.
I don't think he
No,
does.
he doesn't.
To him, it's all
obviously.
spectacle and no
There's no substance to it at all.
Yeah. It's obvious he just wanted to see Superman and Batman fight, and it didn't really matter why.
You know, and I used to have such hope for him.
Yeah.
Me too.
Like 300's great. Yeah, Watchmen. I like
Even Watchmen. Yeah, I like Watchmen.
Especially the super director's cut.
Exactly, where they put the animation in and everything.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, you know, this is gonna be, and I even like Man of Steel until you get to the end.
I have major problems with Man of Steel. We know that's one of my favorite BCJ shows, I think.
But I like Man of Steel until you get to the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right, I guess. I do like the fact that you were like, are you okay with him killing just because you wanted it to end? And you made me really soul search. And I was like, you're right. That's why I'm okay with him killing. Because I just needed this movie to end.
Yeah. So.
All right, has the needle started? The needle hasn't even started yet. So, there you go.
What the hell?
And he was age appropriate.
Yeah,
I can't even think of this guy. He was in your favorite movie, Godzilla.
Yeah. Bryan Cranston.
They kill him 5 minutes off.
What do I win? That's the answer we were looking for, right?
That is, yes.
Okay.
But I believe you didn't phrase it in the answer.
I didn't.
Question.
This isn't fucking Jeopardy.
It's Tattoo Jeopardy.
Tattoo Jeopardy. Now you get a needle in your ass.
What is very interesting, as I gaze around the place, is like how many of the...
I'm sorry about that. Hello, we back?
This is actually good.
Yeah. No, I just lost my...
like the Navy
my headset for a second.
Swords and like, look at me, I'm a tough guy.
I think the Navy stuff's making a comeback, though.
You think?
Swords and roses, which is dicks and pussies.
Yeah.
I see. I turned that up. Sex. Swords and roses, dicks and pussies.
Awesome. Really?
Yes.
That's what that's supposed to represent?
Tattoos, yeah. Anchors could also.
Wow.
Well, so you do like a lot of like woodcut.
Well, Scott always
Like
does
the
this.
woodcut,
Okay,
like the
you
Japanese
will go
woodcut
into
stuff.
a place of business.
Where's my phone?
What did I do now?
Oh, no. What
And
did you do?
insult the proprietors.
How did I do that?
Like
No,
livelihood.
I didn't insult. I just said, that
You
all
like
this-
go in, you're like, oh, it's very misogynistic
It
in
is.
here. You know?
Well,
Like-
I mean, I'm just talking about tattoo art in general.
Yes, why do you go in and be like, oh, how long has it been since you stopped beating your wife? You know?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying he's got.
It's
Listen,
implied
he's got,
guy's a misogynist.
You got
and he does
tattoo.
tattoos, you know?
You had tattoo art of naked women that people are gonna apply
Yes,
to their
that's
bodies.
tattoo art, man. That's pretty normal
wait,
shit.
tattoo,
and
wait.
that's not misogynistic.
Wait. Wait,
why do we have a woman weigh in on this?
What is... Wait.
It's
Stop.
not like they're sitting there with their legs spread. It's not Hustler. It's not like
What are the women doing? What are these things you're talking about?
Just naked women on your arm. Tattoos, girls with anchors, shit like that. You know what I mean? Like literal, the woman.
It's like stuff
on
you'd
the
put on
wall?
the side of a bomber.
It's on the wall?
Yeah, it's objectifying women.
No, but it's on the wall, though?
No, yes, but it's displayed so that it can go on your body.
Okay.
Yeah, like they
samples.
like a black and white picture.
Yeah.
Or
So
it's-
like
they're
a
all-
black and white like outline.
Yeah, they're
of,
all
like, the
they're
tattoo.
all yeah, they're all
It's sort
actual
of-
drawn. It's not
Right.
like pictures of naked
Right.
women. I mean, it's like hand drawing
Right.
tattoo art.
Okay.
But a lot of old tattoo art is misogynistic. It's the anchor. It's the the dagger. It's the sword. It's the manly thing. It's the big phallic symbol, as he
Yeah.
pointed out.
Yeah. But I think labeling
And then yes, there are the
and
roses
the
and the other
roses
stuff. Yeah.
are flowers.
Yeah, and many times it's not uncommon.
vaginas.
The
I never
tattoo
knew
of the dagger piercing through the rose.
Yeah.
So I mean,
So where do the skulls?
I was just
What are
commenting
skulls
on
supposed
this.
to be?
They could be they could be
Boobs?
all the above. They could also be death. They could also it's intimidation. It's fear. It's
Oh. Yeah.
that's a lot of it. And USMC. A lot of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and anchors, Navy has
Yeah.
a long tattoo history, even though most navies look down on it.
Anchors?
Well, tattoos.
I think the anchor's making a comeback.
I like anchors, but I not like.
It's like what's weighing me
nautical,
down.
Yes, I think the can of spinach is also on the way back too.
Yeah.
The can of spinach?
Yes.
Like Popeye.
Is
Oh,
it Popeye?
Yes, exactly. You guys finally came. Hey, you're getting there.
So my
the anchor.
answer is
yes, because it's the anchor baby. Because of Trump.
I don't find that to be misogynistic.
Too soon.
If I'm to answer that question,
Well,
I don't think that. I think it's just displaying art, and I don't think it's done in a hate like a bad way towards women. I don't.
Well,
find that
me
to be
saying misogyny, if you hear the tone of my voice, was more.
No, you were not saying it.
Yeah, it's me being ironic.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like when I see a guy who's got a naked woman on his arm or wherever on his back or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I just
Exactly. You hear the way her whole attitude sort of adjusted there.
But I'm interested to
She
know,
can't even
like, is
answer.
that a particular woman? Did his wife die and she put his
No, there's
the
like
picture?
no, there's several of them, all different kinds.
No,
they
no,
all
no.
look like
I'm
40s
talking
pinup malls. What are you talking
like
about?
Betty Page. Betty
Yeah, they're
Page
all
is
his
pretty
wife.
cool.
He
I love
he
Betty
transplanted his wife onto all the naked women in his office.
The gentleman that wears it, whoever that
Maybe I'm gonna
gentleman
put
is,
my-
I'm interested to know
Oh yes,
about that person.
Yes,
that he has
put my wife on my back. I don't think you have enough back to put your wife,
you
sir.
shut up? That's not true. Well, you
Your
don't
wife
know.
got back.
You don't know. She could have passed
Maybe
away.
he's got a tiny wife. Maybe he's
Yeah.
got one of those Mothra singing
Maybe he
bitches.
has a little
Yes,
petite.
that's true.
He has a little petite
Or,
wife.
but
and
he
wants
could have
to
a
put
sumo
her-
wrestlers too. So
But he
there you
wants
go.
to put her. He wants to remember her and put her.
I
on
want
his
to put
back,
my
so he remembers
Samoan
all the
wife on
time.
my back.
Yes. Well, I'm afraid you don't have enough back. Indeed. Oh,
Anyway,
okay. I'm going to
just
turn
trying to
her
think
into
of-
a suit.
I'm just trying to think of good reasons why someone would get a tattoo. Another reason to remember
There's
somebody.
lots of good reasons
to
get
remember
tattoos.
somebody.
You don't need a reason.
No,
You can
and
just be, I want to be different.
That's true.
I'm getting a lot of reverb.
Yeah. A friend of ours just
Reverb's
got.
cool, man.
A friend of ours just got a cat tattoo with the date of the with the date that her cat died.
Oh, okay.
Which friend was this? Oh, okay. You're shaking
Yeah.
your head vigorously.
So-
Oh, that must be for the other show.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
what do you call it? I was thinking like the next is going to be the watch. Well, we'll talk about that.
The WAD?
The Watchman symbol.
Nice.
Well,
I
yeah,
like
Do
that.
the Watchman
Yeah,
symbol.
with the bullet hole. In it.
Are you gonna put that on your other cheek?
That's the back of my
No, we're going to put it on my
It's sort of
chest.
like a Godzilla.
Like a button.
Godzilla
Like a
meets
butt?
the,
Like a button?
Like a button.
Yes.
Cool.
The wave.
Joey's gonna have a little button on his
Oh,
chest.
there it is.
All
There it went.
I know,
Tsunami.
making it all cute. I'm
The
sorry.
great wave.
Okay.
So the noise you're hearing is
It's
the
like,
actual,
okay.
the tattoo needles. So
Oh my God, Joey.
when tattooing,
How
you're putting
so
needle,
annoying.
you're putting ink into the skin, right?
Yep.
What kind of ink is it?
What is it? It's like an organic grade A pigment, you know? So it's just
Okay.
basically
Yeah, you hear that.
powder turned into a liquid that turns back into a powder under the skin. So the same thing that you would have cosmetic makeup made out of or paper plates that you would eat off is grade A pigment.
Gotcha.
Anything that can be digestible.
I adjusted all this up, letting him talk. Yeah.
It's just it gets long. That's
I
it.
can hear it. Joey, what are you doing?
Yeah, no. That's like getting blood drawn
Yeah.
repeatedly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that.
That's horrible.
It's not so much the actual pain.
Who
of
does
the,
that and
the
why?
needleworking. It's the length and the endurance.
Gene can't even listen.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
That's
it's like,
no
why does
problem.
someone do that
What's
for
worse,
two?
that
we're
or
good.
the drill at the dentist?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm listening to. What am I
Punk
supposed
is fucked, man. I saw the Ramones when I was like 14 at City Gardens,
Wow.
surrounded by fucking skinheads beating the shit out of each other.
And now I'm getting a butterfly on my ass. I'm so metal.
City Gardens was awesome. Yeah, that
I'm
place
so
was great.
tough. Look at my
Sounds like
little
when the
fairy.
Showplace used to have hardcore shows.
I never was there.
I did. I saw a few.
Yeah, that was.
I saw The Damned. I saw Jella. I'm not Jella. See, now I go talking.
DK.
Kind of take the.
Yeah, it was
To
like
take
that.
all
It
of
was
his
like
attention
86
away from
around
Joey's
the time
ass.
they
He
did that
got
whole
real
thing.
quiet, as you can hear.
Yeah, that damn
Well, yeah,
show
because
was
he's trying to
incredible 'cause it's
concentrate
like
on
one of
Joey's
the most
ass.
open-
No, not him.
one of the
Joe.
sickest
Oh.
concerts I ever saw.
I'm concentrating on my ass.
Yeah, he is.
Joey's like zoning in on the needle.
Yeah, you're like trying to figure out, does this
Oh,
hurt?
it
GH was
hurts.
another one, but
Aw.
like at
So-
the
I
time,
I can imagine it would hurt
I
Joey.
had taken
It
Good
looks
for you,
beautiful.
Joey.
I wanna say
I am
Cinnamon.
very proud of you. Facing your
Cinnamon,
fear.
some like crazy tranquilizer drug.
Well,
So,
maybe
like,
you weren't
did
even
ever see
scared.
the Bugs
I would've
Bunny
been.
where he's like, "Come back here, rabbit." That's how I felt in real life, like
That
total
was an
slow
awful
motion.
drug.
What is
Yeah,
that,
you
acid?
went off the
Cinequan.
reservation.
It was when I was in that phase
Acid?
where I don't know what this
What
is.
is that?
Sure, let me try it.
What are you talking
I
about?
regretted that one.
Cinequan. I went to a GBH show.
What's Cinequan?
It's exactly what I say it is. It's a tranquilizer that
my
apparently would. Dan got him down in the
Oh my God,
down in the
that
fucking city.
Dan, man.
He traded a
He's
bunch.
like-
I won't even tell you what he traded.
No,
to,
I don't wanna
to get
know.
these pills.
No, I gotta know. Tell me. What did he
No,
get?
no, it doesn't matter. But
Okay.
like,
It traded a 14-year-old Puerto Rican
I
girl
know, I was
chained up in
gonna
a
say.
hotel room.
and Joey's
like sex
Loasian
trafficking.
boy from before.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, I think. Yeah, I don't even know. I should if I have knowledge of this, is this illegal? Am I admitting to conspiracy? But I think what was said was something like sealed works of some kind. So he traded these people like who had next to nothing. They're crackheads. So the only thing they had were these trank pills. Which were
So they gave them to him.
Yeah, for literally like when the jag was over and they just like they were
Needed
all out of
something.
crack and all
I
out of
always liked
money
the
and just
story
wanted
when
to
you were
pass
talking
out.
about basically he made crystal meth that kept Rick up for 3 days.
Oh my God, yeah, that's right. That was yeah, and they couldn't be in a room together for another year after that because they kept like thinking they invaded each other's minds and stuff.
Who? Rick and
Yeah, it was like I should make that
Rick and
right.
Dan?
Copyright Scott and Joe.
Rick and Dan?
and Gene.
Rick and Dan?
We're writing
Really?
this script.
Oh my God, Rick and Dan couldn't be in a room together?
No, because like Dan made this shit that like okay, it was like many years ago, 20 years ago or some shit.
More than that,
That's
bro.
So it was
over
like
that, 'cause I
so it
didn't
was
know you
crystal
then.
meth before like you knew what crystal meth was. Before it was fashionable or known as crystal meth.
Yeah, before it was cool.
It was essentially it was a
derivative.
derivative. He just sort of made a derivative of what would have been ecstasy, MDMA or some shit.
Oh
But
my
he just
God.
changed the main ingredient to this other one, which now they use in fucking in what do you call it? In meth all the time.
What happened to Rick when he took it?
So the two of them had tested
Oh
to see
shit.
how it worked.
Who would even do that?
I
Weren't they
know.
scared to even
Well,
try it?
Well, they gave me some, but I was like,
Did you get some?
I took it home and then ended up not taking it,
Oh,
but ended up like just like maybe trying a taste,
And it was enough to.
and a taste like kept me up for hours.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm serious. Like just like the corner of the.
How
fucking,
old were you?
If you saw it as a stick of butter.
How old were you? Like 17?
I
or
just
something?
nibbled the tiny corner.
Like 17 or so?
Yeah, around there.
Oh my God.
Maybe a little. older,
So what
but
happened
somewhere
to
in
Rick?
that.
What- I don't. You know what?
So
Dan's
they
a
went off
psycho.
on this
Together?
like psycho trip that
Oh,
lasted
shit.
days.
Oh my God.
Literally days, like maybe 4 or 5 days. I forget.
Are you kidding me? A
Yeah,
week? Almost?
Tim was going to be on the show back in the summer, and this was going to be one of the many things we were going to discuss.
Tim was there too?
No, but he knows all the intimate details because they were cousins.
Oh, that's.
Rick and Tim.
Oh my God! I totally forgot about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Yes.
I forgot that
We're
they
going
were
off on a
cousins.
total inside
I forgot
gag.
that they
it's
were
a total
cousins.
inside thing.
But
No,
all these stories would be great to bring to you, and I'm
know.
sure the listeners would love them. But we just have to
Yeah.
get the right people in the room.
I totally forgot that they were cousins, though. That's crazy.
Yeah, so Tim was actually in town and stopped in and gave me a shitload of D&D books over the summer back in August.
Yeah.
Right before he went to Cali.
He's so nice.
And he was supposed to come on the show, but like he flaked out or something happened. And
He had to run.
Yeah,
He wasn't
now-
able to stay. Yeah.
Now I don't know where he is.
But he left
so-
you all those beautiful books.
Yeah, he did leave me a shitload
Like
of
a lot of books.
yeah,
D&D
first
books.
edition stuff.
Like first
a lot of
edition.
Dragon
beautiful.
mags, some old original fucking minis and stuff.
Oh my God.
Old school.
Gorgeous books.
Stuff he
Like,
just had in his attic
and
because
really
he was
nice
moving.
in really nice condition too.
It was a treasure trove.
That was really nice.
But no Cthulhu, deities and demigods,
Thanks,
and
Tim.
no Oriental adventures. So, you know.
Oh, okay.
Nothing all that great.
That was cool of him. Thanks, Tim. I don't know if he's listening.
Thank you, Tim, wherever you are.
Wherever you are.
Should we get back to the buzzing?
Out west.
Yeah, let's get back to my ass.
Yeah. Joey's ass.
That was no
is
fun
out.
for anyone.
See, it's
That
good.
was
Now
like a
we
drug
know
that
exactly
crack
what the
addicts took
tape
to
is.
come down. You know, like after they were done. They'd finished out their jag.
Oh,
It's like, I just need to crash. This is the drug.
Thank God you're doing all the talking.
I know, Scott.
See, he's nice now.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
I hate
Yeah,
you.
I mean,
I hate you.
I hate you. I hate your mother.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm
I'm
not that
driving.
talkative.
yeah, I get.
I'm like trying to
I
go
here's-
into my.
soon
I'm
as
trying
where
to go
you'll
into like
lose
my
me.
nice place.
Your
you know what I
happy
mean?
place. That's all right. I
Your
can talk.
happy place.
Yeah, so that's what I'm like
I have the
doing.
gift of the gab.
He's
But I
not
will
gonna
ask
be
you
in
a
his
few
happy
questions.
place
Like,
very
okay, so
long,
you haven't
apparently.
you haven't sunk into any of the Marvel Netflix shows, huh?
No. I watched Jessica Jones.
Okay,
I
so
watched
you watched
Daredevil.
Was it
I watched
Jessica Jones?
Daredevil
The first one.
season 2.
So you did.
You know, I just haven't watched Luke Cage
You need
yet.
to watch
and
Luke
Okay.
Cage.
So which of the ones you've seen, which one you like?
Daredevil first is the best.
Yeah, I like Daredevil first a lot, but I like Jessica Jones a little more, just because
I do.
the
All this is
Purple
true.
Man, David Tennant.
Yeah,
I
David
didn't
Tennant
love
was great.
Daredevil. I don't
fucking
know.
amazing, and
He
I
was.
like the inside your headness of
Yes.
it. You know,
Yeah.
like
He
all of a
was pretty
sudden,
amazing, yeah. I
you
love
know,
Jessica
like
Jones.
the
It's
twist,
scary.
like,
Yeah,
oh, now
Jessica
she's
Jones was
fucking
good.
killing her parents in the elevator.
Jessica
you know,
Jones
like
was
oh my
amazing.
god.
All that stuff is scary to me. Like the fact that someone can make you do shit that you will fucking regret, and you have
Yeah.
nothing, you have no control over it, and you'll love doing it when
She's
you're doing it.
badass, too. I love her.
Yeah.
She's great. Great show.
Pain in the ass on the set, but okay. Yeah.
You know what? Oh, well. I mean, she's doing it. And Luke Cage is great, Joey. You need to see it.
Luke Cage.
Okay, well, that's next.
Luke Cage did break.
That's your next tattoo. We'll have to talk all about
Luke's
Luke
good.
Cage.
Luke, I'm making a big black guy.
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of good news, speaking of good news and black guys, Larry Wilmore
Yes.
signed a deal with ABC.
He did, ABC.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
What's he
I know
doing?
you were a
Late
big
night?
fan.
We were, man. It
Late
really
night
sucked
ABC?
that he got canceled, man.
Is he doing a late night show?
I don't know all the details. I just saw that he was a happy guy. I saw his happy
I
face
did.
saying, "Yeah."
I actually did see it on Facebook, too. He's awesome. Oh, yeah, with the comb on
Yeah.
his bald head.
Yes.
I love him. He's
Funny
so
guy.
great. I hope he, brings some of his staff with him.
I
his
just like the
old
fact
writers
that,
and stuff.
like when they said, on what was it, John Oliver, fuck you, 2016.
They totally-
He's like one of the last guys they show. He's like,
know.
"You're asking me? Fuck you, 2016."
And the whole thing blows up. I love
Yep.
that. That was good. Very well done.
Yep, 2016 did suck.
It does. It's still going too.
Yes.
Will it
Yeah,
ever end?
it all started with this fucking gorilla.
I know. What a
Yeah,
douche.
that's right.
And that fucking gorilla.
Fucking gorilla. That's right.
Ugh.
It was all downhill from there. Once
They
they
should have
shot
made the fucking gorilla president.
And then the Chewbacca lady. No.
Oh yeah,
Chewbacca
God, that
lady.
was like a.
Yes,
fuck-
it was just a shitty.
That
year
was
all
Armageddon.
And then Trump. I mean,
That stupid
yeah.
fucking Chewbacca lady. They
Yeah.
should have made her president.
I'd like her better, I think. I think she would just have to wear the Chewbacca mask.
I heard she hated Obamacare too.
Hey, you know what? Everybody, listen, people. You have no idea what you're going to get.
Actually, the kid that was in May.
Was it?
The gorilla, yeah.
Marco died.
Marco
No,
died?
the Harambe.
Yeah, Harambe.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Harambe. A lot of people wrote Harambe in when they voted.
Yes.
God.
They had their
Thank
dicks
you,
out.
you losers.
Thank you, morons.
Fucking losers. Look what you got now, you pieces of shit. You're all going to have no health
Yes, because that's
insurance.
what swung it. All
Yeah.
right.
It has nothing to do with the 49.8% of people that didn't even show up. And all those people surprised Trump won.
Yeah.
Every last one of them. You know how I know? I saw their faces the next morning. You know how I know? Because if you look at the numbers, 75% of the population did not vote for this guy. That means that 7 out of 10 people you meet didn't support him. So that also means that's why the next day everybody looked like this. Oh, that's right. This is a podcast. Imagine my jaw on the floor.
I know.
Because everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, I voted, and I was still looking like that.
No shit, man. Man, that's,
Like my thing is basically, okay, this is a person we should have been pointing at and laughing at for the next 4 years. Okay, and just shaming as a general human being.
Yeah.
I know, Joey.
We can still do that though.
Yes, we can. Now it's going to be more fun.
So now I'm all for the liberal, the liberal
hey, let's
left.
taunt him until he turns us.
Yes.
For the liberal left, now is the time, to let go of certain parts of your platform.
Which ones?
The Second Amendment. Gun control. Go buy your fucking guns.
See, I never had a problem with the Second Amendment.
I don't have a
Yeah, well, you know what? That's the problem. People are like,
You'll notice,
we need
though,
gun control.
they seem to
you
have
know
a big problem with the
if
first.
If you can go buy a gun, go get one.
Oh, I agree. You need it.
You know?
Now you'll need it.
Just
I have
saying.
no problem with guns, though. I think I just think people
and nobody goes and really fucks up shit.
No, it's
you know,
no, it's just to protect
go
yourself.
fuck up some golf tournaments, man. Fuck shit up that these people care about.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
That's what they should do. Go fuck up the Masters.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's right in the fucking name there.
Yeah. 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 And it wouldn't take much. All it would take is
they're going to disrupt my golf tournament.
The NAACP meeting there.
Shut your fucking golf tournament down, okay?
It won't take much.
It's true.
A few rogue black
That's what you got to
caddies
do. That's you got to hit them where it hurts. We can't play golf. Go fuck up a regatta. You know? Go out to the Hamptons and fuck shit up, you know?
Go protest Harvard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Muffy.
Yeah. Actually, Harvard's not the place you got to protest.
But don't you know?
Wharton.
Trump is the working man.
He's not the fucking working man.
How do people look at him and think
he's
that
the working man? He understands the way I think.
Fuck that guy.
He just wants to grab him by the pussy. He's just like me.
No, you know what? And again, basically the thing is, I've said this before. He's that big-headed jerk off in the bar. Okay? Who's basically lying about pussy and money.
I did try. She was married.
You know, he's that guy who's lying about pussy and money.
Yeah.
Is really, he's lying about how much money he has and how much pussy he has.
I'll admit it.
That's what it is, okay? The two things that make the world go around and everybody lies and cries about, he's bullshitting about. Okay? He's a fake fucking billionaire. Now he's going to be a real fucking billionaire.
He's really going to get more money now.
You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. Grab them by the pussy.
That's our president. Woo. What a sexy president.
He's the model of restraint.
Yeah. Well, hey.
And you can't get him off Twitter. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This is gonna be fun. We're
huge.
fucked.
He's huge, Joe.
What I want to do is I want to put the Second Amendment before the First Amendment. So the best way I know that is to remove the First Amendment. There will be no religious freedom, and there will be no freedom of speech, and no flag burning.
God. Oh yes. Now we're gonna revoke your citizenship for burning
Jessica
a flag.
Jones.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, it's the second series they came out with, and Luke Cage is actually in it as well. That's where they kind of introduce him.
Oh, poor Joe.
Yeah, he was good in it.
Yeah.
Does it hurt now? Like, does it start hurting right away?
I was drawing a parallel the other day.
Not right away.
Oh, actually,
it's when he would do like a long line.
We're talking about something, and I'm like,
okay,
oh,
why can't you get anesthesia? This is my thing.
Because they're not doctors.
Yes,
Can't
that's
you
right.
bring an anesthesiologist?
You
or
call
something?
in like when
Can't you bring I want a shot of Novocaine before you do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of defeats the purpose too.
Topical.
And a lot of that stuff makes you bleed more.
See, now that is a good reason not to.
Yeah, like they even tell you not to take aspirin or anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now that is a good reason.
I did take 2 Excedrin before, though.
Did you?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, you thinned out your blood a little.
I didn't
He's
bleed too
fine.
much.
He's good.
Listen to that buzz.
Yeah.
He felt that. He's getting crabby now. I can hear him.
Yeah, like a
There's a
referral.
point
Well, I
where
knew
Joe finally
Jay. I knew
sings.
Jay.
You sing, Joey?
Yeah,
for a while.
he gives a whoo.
And I
Oh, he
trust him.
hoots.
As he puts lines in your ass.
I've seen his work.
Every time he talks, he's every time you hear him talk, he's kind of inhaling, I'm sure.
I hope so. You better breathe.
How long have we known each other now? 6 years, about.
Oh, he sounds sweet, his voice.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Kinnebrew. I remember after I had my elbow
like
surgery, which
I'm trying to get
Kinnebrew looks like Kinnebrew looks like the Nanook of the North now.
Have you seen him? Don't tell you about.
You can see him on Facebook.
Really?
Oh, really?
Does he have a big beard?
Yeah.
Hang on, we have to stop the truck here. So he's not MIA anymore.
No, he's not MIA.
That's awesome. That's good.
He exists.
That's good. Much like
he exists and it is alive. So,
and he's out in Alaska?
And he's still pretty much the same. Like, you know.
Is he in Alaska?
I think he's somewhere up in Washington.
Oh, okay.
He was in Alaska?
Or Portland or wherever.
Wow.
You know, that was always his stomping ground, that area.
Yeah, I remember.
So.
I would go west, too. When the
He was always around, like, the west
it
area?
hurts more than before.
Oh,
whatever
you know
were
what?
having it fixed.
You know what was the worst? My gallbladder.
This is interesting.
Because they blow you up with air.
Oh, yeah.
And then when they take it out.
And when I'm feeling naughty, I blow her up with air. She's cuddly and she's bouncy. She's like a rubber ball. Sorry. That's a little police.
It goes to your joints. Ooh. So you end up with a hurt shoulder.
Oh, wow.
Like your shoulder's like really in pain.
Wow. That's kind of fucked up.
And I went to go see Minions like a week late. Not Minions, the first Despicable Me.
Oh, I like that movie. It was so good.
And it was like I couldn't laugh.
I'm in too much pain to laugh.
Yeah, and I thought it was hilarious because I like those.
Did you like Minions?
Minions was fun.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're a Minions fan.
I'm a Minions fan.
Yeah.
I'll look at those stupid like memes or whatever. You know?
All right, Brian Lynch, more money in the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that you know that guy, right?
Yeah, he's one. Well, he's one of those guys we haven't met.
We know
on
he
the
is.
Show. Like he said, he'll do it, and he dodges.
Okay.
But he's a good.
remember.
He's at least supportive. You know, he's not like a dick.
That's nice.
And yeah,
There's twice he said it
stumbled
would
into
come out
writing
at
that
least.
movie, and now he's set for life.
Yeah, there you go, man. That movie
He's
makes
doing
good money.
The Life of
And I was just too
Pets or
busy.
something.
It was
Is that
a
what it's
busy
called?
guy. You know, you couldn't.
Was that his too?
I
Kind
think
of
so.
couldn't screw that one.
Life
Secret
of
Life
Pets.
of Pets. Yeah.
The Secret
Coming out
Life of Pets,
recently.
it says. Yeah, I'm pretty
really
sure.
bad.
Woo.
There it is. See, you're
There
gonna
you
sing
go.
out like that woman
That
now.
was it.
Woo.
That was the woo.
That's what she was doing. Now you get it.
Woo. That's pretty funny.
So now that you're getting your cherry broken here.
Yeah.
Oh, you poor guy. I'm sorry.
No, I'm fine here, man. I'm doing
about to
all
look-
right.
I'll
I'm doing
look at
all
the
right.
time.
Will you shut up?
If I have
you're
time, I could leave and go get
starting to
Gene
get-
at
Go
4
get- yeah,
and
go get
save
your
my
wife,
marriage. and you won't be so mad at me anymore. Because maybe you do want to
Yeah, wishful
grind your
thinking.
teeth and bite your bottom lip on this one.
Yeah, no, I'm all right.
We can always have
I
you.
can take. I'm pretty good with pain.
I mean, I'm using every last inch of this footage. Don't get me wrong, but we can always have you on the show when you're.
I'm pretty good with pain because I go to the dentist and I meditate in the chair. You know.
How heavy?
I hate going to the dentist.
I got that they wrote on my chart I was
Because
a
Joe
model,
seems so serene
patient.
most
oh
of the
yeah,
time.
yeah, model patient. And so like I got
Yeah,
it, and
but
the woman
I'm
was
nice
like,
when I'm
I wanna
like
try
around
something
normal
new
people.
on you.
Is it a dental
Nah, just
dam?
me.
You like the dental dams that they're doing now?
No. It
That
was
weird,
like
I just have a theory.
it
Those
was like
dental dams they
she
use
wanted to
now, they
try, like, a
remind me of
different
like
numbing
orc
thing
constructs
as opposed
in
to the
Warcraft.
Novocaine, so they didn't have to get the
like
dentist
just
to
like
come in.
jagged edges and like
Okay.
weird,
Or something.
like skin
do
kind
the
of.
old-
Even though it's rubber, it feels
Yeah.
like it could be a
How was
skin.
fishing?
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah.
I'm talking about for like when they
Doing
work in
any
you,
fishing before?
like if
So,
they're say
but
doing
you know, they like wrote a
major
I
dental
guess I
work.
read my chart.
You know what sucks?
So
What?
drop the instruments down your throat.
Can't do those jokes anymore.
What, the Bill Cosby joke?
Yeah, because it's just like it always comes back to rapists. So,
Yeah.
Ah, fuck it, you can
It's-
do them.
Yeah,
Hey, how do you
kinda
feel about the
just
election?
God.
Wait, how did I miss
You know
this?
what? I don't care.
I can see why you threw me out.
Talk about this with you.
I want to throw me out.
What?
Yeah. You get in my fucking ear about Bill Cosby.
I know. It's like why
politics.
I don't know why I'm going to like all these lousy subjects. It's like, duh, he's getting a tattoo, moron.
Yeah, that's the last thing I want to talk about when I get when I'm getting needles in my ass.
Yeah, but I'm not thinking about it because it's just the power of the mic. These are the topics that people are talking about. Yeah, I'm just. I think I'm doing you a solid. You know what I mean? I'm helping you here, aren't I? Keeping your mind off this stuff. Think about rotting Donald Trump instead of your ass.
The last thing I want to think about.
I know.
Yeah. I'm not a Trump fan. No. I'm disappointed in the election.
I think about three-quarters of America.
He's being
On
tortured.
the other hand,
Trump. Yes.
I am a white male.
No, so you.
My life doesn't fucking change.
Doesn't
All right.
Okay. He's a white male. So he has. And you're straight, so
and I'm straight.
Yeah,
yes.
So you have. Yeah, you don't have to worry. You're
Net
a straight
zero.
white male, totally
it's
unaffected.
You
benefit completely.
You know what I
on
mean?
this.
Yeah, I'll get out there. I'll protest. I'll do whatever.
Have they taught you the secret handshake yet?
My life, you know what I mean?
I know, it's so funny.
My life doesn't change.
The
really.
white.
My life wasn't going to change anyway. But
guy.
that's,
Well, I mean,
get past Trump free card.
There was always the
handshake.
concern that rounding up immigrants, would wind into, hey, well, we got these rounding up things. Why don't we go with, hey, those Jewish people are kind of bothering us, and then the gay people aren't so good.
Yeah, all of a sudden you go into putting people in camps.
Yeah,
that
the only
Trumpian Hitler kind of thing going on.
Yeah, I did take it to an extreme that day.
Got fucked. That's
I was bothered that morning.
I got stocks. What do you want, man?
And then you go on and stocks.
I predicted the market would go fucking in the toilet when he won.
Well, it did,
but it didn't
for like a day.
Yeah. Well, it was down.
It sounds like your money market got hit, and that's it.
Yeah. My
but
tech.
I was hoping Hillary would win. If Hillary had won, we would have had good market.
The tech money would have been good.
I'm doing good. I had a good month.
Because the emails and all.
What you were investing
want to
in
talk
that
to
day.
me? Yeah. And I got killed on tech.
Can you believe this Petraeus thing, by the way?
Not heavily, but
no.
This is
if
mind-boggling
I lose
to
at
me.
all, it doesn't
The
really
lock her
matter.
up shit with the fucking email shit, and now Petraeus got convicted of intelligence bullshit.
What?
And they're ready to have him as Secretary of State.
I don't give a shit what you're trying to do. Right?
I'm trying to call my wife.
Oh. No, I don't want to talk to your wife.
You sound grumpy now.
You don't want to talk to anybody right now. That's
You're
why
like
I'm gonna
so
wrap this
short.
up.
You're like, I don't want to talk to your wife. You
say,
sound like
listen,
me.
I should be there by 4 if it's okay.
We're going to wrap this up.
Yeah, fucking Joey is in massive pain.
I am not in massive
well,
pain.
He's irritated enough that he doesn't
Yeah,
want to
because
talk.
you're fucking talking to me.
No, not at
Your
all.
mic
It's not
wasn't
wrong.
on.
Not
You
yet.
can hear me.
Now I can.
Just kidding. Just kidding, buddy. Just kidding. I'm really just kidding. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up.
I turned my headphones down
Well,
so
he's-
loud so
yeah,
that
yeah,
he
I'm mad
blew.
at
I
him.
couldn't tell your mic
because
wasn't
he's
on.
got a fucking needle in his ass, and I'm
Yeah,
just not
I had a
exactly
needle-
the nicest, or I'm irritating him.
He's more irritable
She's
than
got
me,
it. She knows.
On the fucking show.
He's
I
more.
hope this is all making it on the
this-
show. I'm wearing a headset as we talk.
He's more irritable.
Is he mad?
No, he's just kind of ornery, I guess would be a good word. I mean, there's a guy
irritated.
There's a guy, putting needles in his ass right now.
I have a question for you. Can I put you under like anesthesia when you get there?
No.
Here we go back to
I guess
this.
they could. but-
Well, he's not a doctor.
Jay,
Because that's how Gene wants
that
it
would be
done.
very expensive. Yeah, you need an
I want to be like
anesthesiologist.
nice. Somebody
She
not
doesn't
You'd
want
have
to
to
hurt.
take insurance.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
Sure.
She wants pretty pictures,
Well,
but she doesn't want to
I'm
hurt.
putting you up to my microphone so
Exactly.
they can
Oh,
hear you.
okay.
But, all right.
Sorry.
Well,
all right, so I'll see you soon.
Yeah, I'm going to
Hey,
get
take
out of
care,
here
Gene.
because I just explained why. All right, I'll see you.
Is he going to be okay getting home? How's he going to get home?
Oh, I'm
He's just sitting in the car,
fine.
right?
Yeah, I get in the car.
He's gonna
You
sit
can
on
put a
it.
thing
He's
on
gonna-
it, sit on it, drive
gonna
home.
sit
Well,
on
you
his
have
ass.
to get an,
Got a little hemorrhoid
you might have
donut.
to
You
get an
can.
Uber home and lay down in the back seat.
How much of a
Uber
pussy would
ambulance.
I have to be to get an
Special
Uber after
with
getting
like
fucking
lay down in the
tattooed?
back seat.
The Uber ambulance.
All right.
I can't
If I don't
drive.
leave, I'm not going
I
to
don't
get you,
need
and you're
the
going to be mad because
ambulance.
I'm going to be
My
late.
ass
All right,
hurts.
Bye.
All right, I'll see you soon. Where are
Yeah, it should be about.
Fucking booting. Thank you.
Traffic was rough going the other way, so we'll see.
As I'm starting to give you the finger at this point.
That's right.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, I
That's right.
apologize
We
for being
didn't-
annoying.
No, not you.
It's only me.
Only I get that.
All right. Well, Joe.
That was funny.
I appreciate
I forgot
you
about
letting
that.
us get this
Well, we're
content
outta here.
for the show. And we'll have you back on soon when you're not in
Yeah, I'll
such
talk to you this weekend.
a compromised position.
And that's it. There you go.
Yay, Joey.
This is how you turn 20 minutes into a whole hour of showtime.
I want to see the finished product, though. Because I saw it, but
Yeah.
I really didn't see it.
Well, we'll definitely put some of the stuff, like clips on YouTube and whatnot, so
Cool.
it can be seen.
Yeah.
Your pecker's not hanging out or anything, so you'll be all right.
No, I don't have my peckers hanging out.
No.
Like, what do you do when you
He was
drive?
like on a massage table.
When you drive home, though, like
Because
how do you
basically I
protect
took
it?
I was wearing boxer shorts, so I just pulled them up.
That's all you
Like
did.
I like thonged my boxer shorts.
Oh,
Yeah, and
okay.
they taped it up and everything.
I did
right?
the reverse Buffalo Bill.
Do they put like a patch over?
Is that
it?
like the
like a?
Is that like the hairy walnut?
What? What do you when you tuck?
The hairy walnut is when you take the nut
Ew,
sack and you pull it up over
Who
the
does that?
junk.
Why?
I don't know.
And-
My nuts don't hang out that long.
Do yours do that too?
Well, but you can tuck
Mine are
By-
very close to my body. They
by-
want the warmth.
by tucking. Well, you push the helmet in like a turtle. Then you take the ball bag and you pull it up to the belly button area.
What does that do?
And that makes the hairy walnut. This is just sculpting. This is not even. This is just for fun and games.
So
This
you're
is-
just sitting there playing around with your penis, and that's
yeah,
what
got
you
nothing
do?
else to do. Yeah, you make shapes.
Oh my god!
Balloon
Like
animals.
Balloon animals.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, look, now I'm gonna make a donkey. Hey, look,
Oh.
a phoenix.
So I have a question about this tattoo thing, though. But I've been thinking about it now. When you're driving home, like how, like don't you
Really?
No, you're supposed to
Really?
protect the tattoo. You're always supposed to have it covered. So how?
Yeah,
do
but
you...
he's got
It wasn't like completely on the bottom part.
Yeah, he was kind of on the side.
So, it had a bandage on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, so you
yeah,
put,
and
so
then
they
they
put
bandage-
a bandage.
yeah,
and
they
everything on.
bandaged it
That's
up.
what
Yeah,
I wasn't.
I
I
put
don't
a
know.
bandage on
Yeah,
it.
they
and,
just coat it in Vaseline, piss on it, and send him on his way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does the
Nah,
pissing
nah.
mean? Is that some
Well, the
sort of?
pissing-
he
things
put
like
a
so
little
that-
ointment and a bandage on it and a bandage on.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you
So
ever,
leave it on for an hour.
didn't you ever hear that old
That's all.
wives' tale of like
Yeah.
you're stranded?
I probably should. So I left it on for about an hour and a half, and then
Oh,
I
okay.
took it off, and then wash it with soap and water, and
Bacitracin.
then you put a little Lubriderm on it,
Yeah,
a
A
moisturizer.
little lotion. Yes.
Yep. And so I've been moisturizing my ass.
Very
There you
good.
go.
It was nice and
So the
smooth.
funny thing is, I got it at
lubing
work.
up your ass. As they say.
I got it at work because I had to go get a thing of Lubriderm.
Mm-hmm.
So like at lunch, I'll go and I'll lube my ass. And here I am walking to the bathroom at work with
With
a
your
bottle
lotion?
of Lubriderm.
Ah, yes.
At least have a bag or
The
something.
jack in
My
it
God.
break.
I don't give a shit. I'm gonna
Hey,
go
I'm quitting
jack in the
smoking.
bathroom.
That's what you're like.
I'm quitting smoking.
You're like
I
jerking
need
off.
to release.
It's my lunch break. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Lunch break. You should
I locked the
completely
stall.
let it
It's my
jag in the
time.
back. We had a guy shooting dope in there.
Yeah, I'm just shooting loads.
Yeah, he's shooting dope.
Yeah.
I'm shooting loads.
Should be able to allowed to jack it on
Yeah, but the
company time.
guy, the dope addict, complained because he got hit one day.
Yeah, he did.
Came up over the edge. Is that, what, hair gel? What is this?
But yeah. So I'm walking to the bathroom for the last couple of days with a bottle of Lubriderm, and everybody looks at me weird.
I'd be like, can I
Lubriderm
join
is
you,
good,
big boy?
Is good lotion.
Yeah, I don't. No. I don't normally. I'm not a
Well,
lotion guy.
It's good
But,
solution. Everybody should.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not normally a lotion guy.
Yeah, me either.
Where we should put on lotion.
Well, you should.
And skincare is important. I never, got that. And I never realized, like, how fucking ashy I actually was.
See?
Yeah.
How ashy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Until
Now
I
he-
dated a black woman.
Now he grinds himself with a pumice every night.
She had what is the stone for?
I think, that is to grind the dead skin off you.
Yeah, it's
Did
like
you
an
ever see
exfoliate.
or Gattaca?
It's an exfoliant.
Yeah, it's like fucking Ethan Hawke is like sanding himself down to a fine corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like sandpaper kind of.
Yeah.
So
Pumice my feet.
So that's where I threw Scott out.
Yes.
Because it was like
and then he had a pleasant
just
time.
got in my ear, and it was just so annoying.
And then he slipped out of me and into a bottle of. He slipped out of this.
And the minute you left, man, I relaxed.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And me and Jay talked for a while.
Let me slip out of this tuxedo and into a dry martini.
Yeah, you know, and there were a couple lines when he went up. I went, "Whoa, that one was," you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
But there was nothing like terrible. You know what I mean?
Once he got to the color, how were you?
Once you got to the color, I was like, thank God.
Yes,
you know
release.
what I mean? Yes, yeah, I was like relieved. You know, okay, you got. I hardly even felt the color.
I think I just came. Yeah, you're so numb by then too. So and those aren't as deep.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't think it's the actual tattoo that hurts. I think it's the part around the tattoo.
Meaning?
Like your nerves around the tattoo.
That makes sense.
I mean, yeah.
Where you hurt. You know what I mean? It's not the actual like tattoo part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that edge.
Okay, now imagine this. Now you have that tattoo, and the next day, quite by accident, you scrape it against the sharp metal corner of something.
Yeah. Oh, ow.
Yeah, that happened with my last tattoo. Accidentally. I mean, it was totally. There was this like one of those faux crates that you keep at the end of the bed.
Yeah.
And on it had one of those metal corner covers, which had just worked itself loose and was just at the right height of my calf. And just that day had to be the day that I fucking scraped right into it. And like you can see, it took out a piece of the tattoo.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a little damage.
So, but
I dropped to the ground so fast.
But I've been caring for it. So maybe in like a week or two, I'll show it to you. Maybe it'll come up.
Cool.
A grown man curled up in a ball screaming.
Yeah.
Is what?
Oh,
what
wow. Yeah, it does not sound good. No, but other than that, it's been pretty good. Starting to tighten up.
Don't hurt it.
Yeah.
So
we're looking. I think we're pretty much good at this point. So
it's gonna scab too. So just,
yeah.
And don't
well,
pick
it's
at the
tightening
scab,
up. You know what I mean? It's getting that skin.
Yeah.
On it. You know what I mean? I already kind of had where it was like a little scabby.
Yes.
Like you could feel the black. You know.
Now we will have to. I'm gonna have to go out on the internet and grab some Mothra sound files. I just realized I don't have them.
We do have Mothra, and it looks great. It does look fantastic.
It does look good.
He did a great job.
Yeah, I like the pictures. They look good. We're gonna put them out with this episode for sure.
Yeah.
At least the still.
Yeah. So don't say I never did nothing for you.
Well, I still want to have you on just for shits and giggles sometimes. But this
we'll
will work for now. This will stay me.
We'll come up now and then. Maybe talk some video game. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk some music, man.
Yes, we could do all the above, man.
Because I bought a guitar recently.
I see that.
And I'm loving it. I'm having fun.
Good.
You know.
See, you can do anything.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm loving my midlife crisis.
I tell you, there are so many people who don't think you can do that. Who don't
love your midlife crisis?
No, who just think that, I'm 40 or I'm this age and I can't learn guitar. Or I'm this age and
Next is French after that.
Hey man, if you do, there's hope for me. I would love to learn another language.
I'm going to learn a language, I think.
Oh my God. Well, I guess my testament to this is my plate is full because of this.
Well, I think because there's a lot of hot French girls at work.
Yes.
There you go.
You know, so that's motivation.
That'll work too.
And I figure if I could do like an hour, a half hour a night for trying to like learn these things, I'm doing all these things I wanted to. You know.
Yeah, it's the same thing here. I'm totally in the same.
Like,
space.
and I'm good. I'm in a great position. You know.
Yeah.
You're in not a bad position either.
Yeah. I mean, our kids are old enough
in a great
now.
position. Like, I have a decent job. I don't have any fucking kids. So I'm like...
Yeah. The world is your oyster.
I don't have to worry about feeding anybody except me, you know.
Yeah. It's very true. All the above.
I know.
A couple more years, we won't have to worry about feeding anyone but us.
Yes, yeah. So it's like I have that going on. It's like,
And these
so now, other
cats.
than that, you know what I mean? That next is, next I have to get a young blonde girlfriend with big tits. And
you don't have to.
What?
If that's what
I
you
want my
have to.
midlife crisis to be
If that's
complete.
what you like.
I mean, if that's your thing.
I think I'd like that.
Okay.
I don't think I dislike.
Maybe we can help you out there. Well, maybe we'll make some referrals.
Who knows?
Play
Maybe they like
matchmaker.
Mothra.
Big
What?
tits is not always
Big
the way
tits.
to go.
I know. I'm not. You know what? I'm actually not.
there aren't
I'm
brains
not
in
a
those
breast
tits.
man, really.
There's a lot of brains in those tits.
No, there isn't. Actually,
Yes,
there's
there
zero.
are.
Zero brains in
Well,
tits.
actually, one of my recent friends, very extremely well endowed.
Yeah.
Like
There you
too
go.
much for me.
Too much.
There you go.
She's bigger
It
than
was too
Joey
much.
himself.
There you go.
Too much. Wonderful, interesting, but yeah, just wait. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I would never say they're not wonderful when they're big. That I will never say, but the small ones are not bad.
Yeah. Well, it's like, oh wow, that's.
Large, big, any size.
I don't really. I'm a what's on the inside guy.
Yeah, me too.
That's true.
Yeah, I love a nice
I
vagina.
really am.
Yeah.
If,
All those ovaries and fallopian tubes.
Ovaries.
Yeah. Uterus.
No, but you know what I mean? It's like I'm very much like I like the connection.
Yeah, it's the whole
The
package.
connections are really
Yeah, I
good.
like
Yeah.
the connection.
Me
I like
too.
that, because if you're not there, I'm not there.
So
Big, small, fat, skinny, whatever.
Yeah, so
Vagina, penis.
once everything's
Give it to
skin
me.
deep, and I don't give a shit about what people think about me anymore.
Exactly.
It's not once I get to that point, I'm fucking good.
And if I like you, what difference does it make what your private parts
Exactly.
are?
I was talking to this girl. She said, "What if I have a mustache?" She said, if I like you, we'll mash mustaches. All right.
Aw,
There you
you're
go.
sweet, Joey.
We'll braid
Yeah.
them together.
Aw.
So
Or
you
you
know
could
what
just
I
go
mean?
get it
That's,
waxed.
We'll wax them, yeah.
Or just go get like a couple
We're
waxing.
gonna wax her.
But that's a
It's
different kind of
waxing
waxing.
night,
It's
sweetie.
a different waxing, like handlebar
Yeah.
waxing.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Ugh.
Well,
All
no,
right.
I thought of getting waxed when I was going for the tattoo.
There you go.
Joey, I'm telling you, yes.
In a different place.
Oh, you mean down in your?
Yeah. I was thinking maybe I get my ass waxed.
Jesus Christ. Does he do that? Does Jay do that too?
No, he doesn't wax. No, there are places you can go. Like they have like the European wax.
Oh my
Center.
God, yeah.
There
They
you
have.
What's
like,
the difference between the European wax center and the Brazilian wax center?
I don't know. Probably about $100.
Yeah.
Well, you know what a Brazilian is. That's like everything.
Yeah,
the
we know,
Brazilians like everything. What's the
Well,
European one?
Yeah,
Hitler mustache.
It's soup to nuts, if you will.
Soup to nuts.
All right. It's not. It's getting late in Denmark, and we got to get this show actually out. So.
Okay.
But I appreciate
All
it,
right.
Joe.
So
Thanks
that's it's a pleasure to be back.
Thanks, Joey.
I'm glad
on
you
the
made
air.
it an event. You didn't do anything, you don't do
it was
anything
an
small.
event. It was one of the stupider things I've done.
Actually,
I love the tattoo. Actually, having you there was the stupidest.
I agree. And I'm grateful
The
for it.
tattoo's wonderful. I'm very proud, and I'm very happy. I'm in the process of choosing my next one and getting ready to decorate the rest of my body.
There you go.
And
Decorate.
yeah.
Decorate
so,
away, my friend. Decorate
Awesome.
away.
So look for all this online also, but I can't even talk. You'll there'll also be an unedited version of just the segment in the tattoo parlor, like on YouTube. So with that,
Okay, don't put too much of that.
No,
on
yeah, I'll
YouTube.
take out anything that's incriminating.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You mean
just,
the video part?
well, no, the raw audio
Oh, okay.
without us talking
okay.
about it. So if someone just wants to hear, hey, what really? Because we talked a lot over that.
Yeah. I mean, don't put the video of it on YouTube.
I'll put a little video just so they can
You can
see
put
what
a
the
tiny
tattoo
bit.
looked like, and yeah, the comedy of the situation.
Me sitting
Like
there with
when
the
he's-
headphones on.
and
That was pretty uncomfortable, actually.
Yes, on your
Like here
stomach.
we go. I'm having because I'm like on my stomach and I have the headphones.
Yeah, it's a
on,
funny
like,
look. It's
Now, are you like flat on the?
he's on a he's on
You're
a
flat though. Right?
yeah he's
I'm on
a-
like a massage table.
Yeah, he's on one of
And
those
it's flat.
massage-
Okay,
yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was
Yeah.
like if he should be like that.
No, it was so funny too because there's a scene in Young Frankenstein where he has that old man jump up on the table.
Yeah.
He's like, hop up on the table. And the guy like moves very slow and very
Yeah.
ungraceful.
Yeah.
That was like Joey.
I think was my pants already down?
Something like that,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
It was,
Were you
and I was
nervous?
like,
Was he nervous?
all I could think, and I
Yeah,
didn't
I
say
was.
it.
I
I'm
was
like,
nervous.
nice hopping.
Because I was nervous because Scott was in my ear telling me how much it was going to hurt.
Oh, sweetie.
Okay, and then we were going to tape this, you know.
There you go. So.
But I took it like a
No
man.
pressure or
Yes.
anything.
Yes, it was quite sexy.
Or a little boy.
See, it was sexy too.
He's taking it like a man.
Oh, Joey.
On the ass. Or in the ass. Or whatever.
All for our show.
All for you guys.
Well, thank you
for
so
me,
much, man.
but for you guys, so.
Well, I appreciate it as usual. And you're always welcome.
Yes, remember us
Okay,
the next
I'll
time.
be back soon in a couple of weeks.
Cool.
Okay, Joe.
We'll do something, all right?
I appreciate
You know,
it.
and then we'll talk about what you want to fucking talk about.
Yes.
All
all the show, and you won't be all irritable and like I'm getting a tattoo right now. All right, dude. Thanks so much.
All right, you have
Bye,
fun,
Joey.
guys.
See you later, bye.
You too.
All right, have a good night.
You
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye.
And there you have Pork Chop Murphy and his zaniness of the Mothra tattoo, and how I'm just such a horrible friend.
No, I just think you were just being excited.
Yep.
That's all right.
All right. Well, God, you know, you can tell we're getting closer and closer to the major holidays. So this is a good time to insert our standard, our wonderful, our Rock of Gibraltar,
Yes.
Miss Tesdy Groupie, with her 96th
Oh my God.
pick
He's
of
getting
the
up
week.
there.
Yeah, only 4 more to go. She's at Hundy.
Andy.
It'll be right around Christmas, too. Interesting.
Very nice.
Interesting indeed. All right, here we go. Pick of the week. Take it away, Miss Testy Groupie.
ThatMan on Fatman presents At Tesdy Groupies. Tell 'em Steve Dave. Pick of the week.
Hi, and welcome to the TSD Pick of the Week. Thanksgiving is here, and though it may not be an official holiday around here, it is always good to stop for a bit and thank all the things we have. In my case, my family, TSD, and an awesome TSD family that makes you know that you're not alone. And what better way to celebrate than picking a Thanksgiving-centric episode? Hope you enjoy the turkey and get to relax and laugh with a special episode, as this week's pick is TSD 131, Foul Balls. This is an official Thanksgiving episode, so what better way of celebrating than by having Q tell one of his family traditions? Yes, this is the first mention of the apple in the turkey. Q also explains his theory for not sending emails and gets a pen. So, an unusual update is kept on it. Also, this is the first episode of one of my favorite additions to the TSD Town family, Frank number 5, who also has a Thanksgiving tradition to share. Well, I hope you have a great holiday and you will listen to it. You enjoy it and you're all the way.
And a little apologies that was a week out of place. We originally thought we were going to drop around Thanksgiving, but, you know, we decided to wait till after the holiday. But let's face it, Thanksgiving is the opening of the holiday season. So, still, we know if you're like our house, you got leftovers. So, listen to Miss Groupie and bust out those leftovers and listen to that Thanksgiving episode. All right. Back to the show.
You know what's scary? I totally knew what you said.
Of course you did. Everybody did. I don't even have to speak English anymore. See, no one knew what I said there because it was utter gibberish.
Yeah. I have no idea what you said.
It's because I wasn't saying it. See, you guys are good. You guys are
We
real
are
good.
good.
You're like translators, man.
We are.
You know why they're good?
Why?
Because they're smart and good.
One by one and smirking like a thief, sleeping through another night and deepening our peace. Genesis and matter's wake is coming from our sun, living in this very moment, for this moment's done. But now I see the dawn will come and we are crazy dreams and nonsense schemes, the Godhead in the skies. Powers from our Mother Earth is all we'll ever be. All our souls to bind as one. Come join us if you please, if you please. As we worship at our shrine, bursting flowers into bloom, there's no such thing as time. Powers from our Mother Earth will blow us to our knees. Twisting, turning, minds are burning, join us if you please. And now I see that I am just beginning its demise. Flashing bits of comic light that vanish from the skies. Powers from our Mother Earth is all we'll ever be. All our souls to bind as one. Come join us if you please. If you please. If you please. If you please.
There he is. It's that man standing over Blood Alley Square, protecting us all.
And that was Joey, everybody.
Show.
We should probably do the rest of the show now.
Yeah, Joey's sweet.
It's getting late in Denmark, but we still got to do it.
Yeah, we'll finish it.
I still hear you.
We're talking about you, damn it.
How do I get out of here?
I'm trying to do the same thing. We have to, one of us has to hang up. All right,
Bye,
bye,
Joey.
dude.
All right, I'm trying to find them.
He's out. He's
And that
been
was
ejected.
Joe.
He's been ejected.
Right.
We should probably record the rest of the show.
Go get him, that man.